onto one of your big tanks to try and start the fight. Shyvana obviously looking always for the flank, and the Gragas then trying to knock someone back with his ulti. So Flask Corky, you just want to sit back and farm in the early stages mainly.
No, well, Frederick looking for the gank in top lanes. 2 versus 2. Celeber is jumping away, but Libic doesn't have that luxury. He's still getting chunked down, but there's a lot of damage in return. He's got those E-stacks coming up. Libic does manage to get away. Whirlip is still dropping low as well. Remember, the Ren comes through, gets him with the Pierce, and will continue with the Ren stacks. Doesn't manage to get the second Rens off and take down Frederick. He'll be healing up with the passive, but first blood over to Reason Gaming.
Yeah, Giants trying to gank this top lane here to make sure they can
the hook, it's good, and Zayu comes in from the flank as well to mop him up. He did come back with 3 games in a row. Meanwhile, Whirlip is on his own in top lane. Zayu does get in here, lands the flay, lands the follow-up as well. Just get the devastating charge onto Zayu. Auto attacks rain down, and the red buff is enough. Celeber takes another tower shot, is able to marshal poised job so far, but will have the Dragon's Descent away. Clears out the minion line while doing so. You get my teeth in the right place. However, the hook lands over the wall into the flay, looks for the follow-through with Celeber as well, riding the Fresh Express. We'll get him with the ultimate, the Fate's Call, and the damage, and the flay, and the E.
No farm to get, and we're going to try and push some towers and maybe get a kill on Libic.
And that will also work too. He gets locked down with the E, with the Q.
For Reason Gaming, they stop the push now. Whirlip is saying, I'm level 6, guys. I can be useful.
I'm relevant. He hasn't come into the fight yet, though. Celeber and Libic are still caught out. He's trying to get in. He's trying to make himself useful, but his jungler's already died. Goes on to Celeber, finds one, looks for the second. It will go on to Pepinero instead. So that was a pretty good teleport coming through. A one
down towards this bottom side here. Secure that tower. Maybe even a kill on Frederick.
Oh, gets hooked in. The box does land as well. He'll be jumping away with a flash. Gets the rend. Gets the follow-up with the Fate's Call, but he is tanking up this turret. Adri tries to return with the damage. Doesn't quite have it just yet. Celeber going underneath that turret. Wants Zayu to be the one tanking, but it's actually going to go over to Fresh. Gets the body slam and the drunken rage. Actually doesn't quite have the damage, but he will flash away. Here comes the teleport now onto that minion. It is Whirlip. He has the ultimate. He gets the kill onto Libic. Looking for another one onto Zayu. Lands a devastating charge and also the ignite with the auto attack. Double kill goes in for the Hecarim. Trying to catch up into this game. Celeber now going toe-to-toe with Pepinero in the mid lane. Take Fun's there to follow up, and he will detonate him around.
Bot lane tower.
Ultimate comes through, interrupts the E from Adri, in fact, and will be dragging him back in with the flay. Tries to get the damage onto
in the river at all. Riley's gonna walk in to check this one. They should expect it, but there's Kalista stacks now with the Ren. That's gone.
Yeah, and so is Rydal. He gets dragged in. He just wants an award, but it's just too late. They all disappeared off the map. Already gone down under exited stage right this time. Lands the Flame Breath, have maybe found Rydal. He does have his flash to go, not over the wall. He tries to juke them with the vision, but Kubil's already in the bush. Here comes the teleport as well from Hecarim. Is it going to be enough? Can he get in range? He moves on to take Fun, kind of just knocks him away from the rest of the team. Finally uses his ultimate onto Libic, and Zayu picks up the first one, looking for the next one onto Gragas. They do have Celeber way away from the fight, so there's not much he can do about it, but the Whimsy and the help picks keep Zayu looking to turn around and maybe try and get on them. Kuban looking for the one to go for the initiate into the wild growth. Whirlip comes in with the big ultimate onto the back line, also with Frederick to assist. 2 versus the ward right now. Rydal will be blasted into the team. Baron is assisting with the damage as well, and the Frost Bomb comes through, but the front line is disintegrated. The back line from Giants was basically non-existent, and they just lose 2 members for that one. Now the Baron will be going down. Kuban wanted the recall, but Baron says nope, you have to kill me instead, and this will be going over to Reason Gaming with no contest.
Keep in mind that Corky is very, very weak at this point. Doesn't really add a whole lot of damage from Pepinero. So the back line were just staying very far back, and Reason Gaming then with an untouched Kalista. Would really prefer him though to just split push here, so you have 2 lanes with buffed up minions. But they're still going to take down his tower. I mean, again, it's small things for them. It just makes it a little bit more difficult.
Oh, the hook onto Adri as well, followed by the Dragon's Descent. And this is now a 5 versus 4 underneath the turret, but the turret doesn't even matter that it's there. Celeber follows up with the Pierce as well. But it's just so much damage in such a little amount of time, and Adri is already gone. This could be the game right here and now, Deficio.
Yeah. The thing is, Reason is so far ahead by them just grouping. That is perfectly fine as well. Kuban is recalling now.
Pepinero taken out by the damage from Take Fun. Look at that Luden's Echo value.
Well, Reason Gaming are not done yet.
They are not indeed, Deficio. They take down the first Nexus turret. There goes the second, and they will be coming back in this series with a win. Now 2-1. Giants Gaming, they still have another game to go at least if they want to make it back into the LCS.
And Reason Gaming just completely outplayed Giants in the lane swap. Completely. There was no response for Giants, or no right response in terms of how do we deal with our Hecarim being camped? Should we do the same to Shyvana? Now we just leave her alone to farm. Kuban was like 50 or 60 CS ahead of the